Alright, let's see what this one brings. Hello everybody, I'm the Harbinger, we're playing a Wingspan on Steam, and this is our opening hand. We're gonna take the Ruddy Duck because it gives us a lot of cards to look at. And I also think we're gonna take the Eastern Phoebe with us here. It's a star nest, helps for 2 of these round end goals, and it can in general be helpful to get food outside the forest. Here we can play the Ruddy Duck and the Eastern Phoebe into the wetlands and draw lots of cards in the early game, while also getting food, and then that's gonna be good to set up the rest of the game here. Wildlife gardener or fishery manager. If there are any fish birds in the terrain, I will consider that. I think it's just gonna be a little bit easier to set up to wildlife gardener long term, since you already have one of these star nests. Then again, the wildlife gardener is also an anti-synergy with the bonus cards, with the rounding goals we're trying to make, while fishery manager birds, a lot of them already fit the final rounding goal here. So I think fishery manager, also that it's the one of the few bonus cards that can give you more than 7 points. I think the fishery manager card actually puts out on top here. Also, we only need 4 of these birds to be successful, so I think that's gonna be okay. Ruddy Duck is gonna help us to look at a lot of birds, so I think this is fine. Take these foods here in the early game, and yeah, we have a game plan pretty soon. Gonna play out the Eastern Phoebe first. The reason being that then if we lay eggs, now we lay those eggs into the Eastern Phoebe rather than laying them into the Ruddy Duck, and that's the thing we want for the rounding goal here, and that might shave a turn off what we need to do in the first round. So let's start looking for cards we are excited to play. Hello, dear. Yes. Is that a Killdeer in your deck, or I'm just excited to see you? I think it's the. I think it's one of those things. Yes. Okay. We are no longer going to go into the wetlands because we have a new game plan now. It's exploit the living stuff out of the fact that the Killdeer is an awesome bird, and just look at the fact that we actually got two fishery manager birds online already. That's also awesome. The drawback of pivoting here is that we didn't really think it through before we just instantly did it, because this is a really good bird. So we are losing a habitat where we are looking at 4 cards a turn and picking 3 of those cards and getting a worm to go into a habitat where we can get 1 egg and 2 cards a turn. That isn't necessarily better. We kind of need another bird here to make that worth it, and I think that bird is gonna be the Mississippi kite. So we can go once more here to pick up the Mississippi kite, put that in here, that way we can get access to 3 eggs. That way we're gonna have 2 eggs surplus and 2 cards every time we go here, and every now and then we're also gonna get another point on that. Yeah, we're gonna get the food we need to play the kite by going here, so we can still put eggs back into the Eastern Phoebe. Afterwards, we're gonna end up the round with 2 eggs in the correct nest type. Yeah, I think that's fine. We're also gonna get some additional cards we don't really care too much about in the long term, but yeah, there's that. What I don't like about my current game plan is no, not you. Is that we don't really have a decent plan to get into the forest there. Maybe this hermit thrush can be the solution to all of problems. Except the opponent doesn't have anything in the forest either. Sure. Okay, we're gonna put stuff into you. The hermit thrush is a star nest, so I'm really happy about picking that up. Red cockaded woodpecker. I mean, it's a second bird to put into there, so let's hope it works long term. And it eats the food we get for free from the opponent here, so it's not the worst thing in the world. House finch is a sure pick up here. King rail is a third fishery manager bird. It's also the we also need it's also a better bird to put into the wetlands over the black tern, since we don't need the activated ability anymore. So it also maybe makes us not play this guy at all, because we only have room for 3 birds here, which means we need to find one of the fisher managed birds that can live in the grasslands. I still think we want to do the house finch, so we're gonna go here. That's given. No bird there, but we're gonna eat your egg, and we are gonna pick up the house finch and the king rail. And then let's see, have the opponent played anything into the forest? No, they have not. They haven't really played anything at all. I don't really understand the AI anymore. There was a point where the AI used to actually be competent, but apparently that's just not in the not available in the is that competent AI in the room with us now? No, it's not. What do we do here? Do we take a single food? Do we play out the house finch and start cycling cards for food? I think, yeah, we play out the house finch for a lot, and then we start cycling cards we don't intend to play to pick up more food. Cycle the eastern street so we can pick up a worm and a fish, and then we cycle the horned lark to pick up Bell's Vireo. Yeah, that's a decent card. Yeah, now the opponent is starting playing out birds. Let's put more eggs into round 4 specific egg types, roll some cards, and take up 2 more stuff here. Just having more cards we are willing to sacrifice is gonna help us to get more food dice down the road. Play out the red coquetted woodpecker. And yeah, Rhododendron is gonna be fine. We although want to play out the Great Regrets, it's gonna give us at least 4 points here. And yeah, excited for that. Another free food. Let's pick up a grain so we can play out the blue jays, so we can start sacrificing cards for here. Maybe we want to play the Bell's Vireo instead. Bell's Vireo is better for the last run and goal, but then we have to play it. I think we have to play it over here. Let's take these foods. Cycle the blue jay. I don't think we're gonna play the blue jay. It's gonna need us. It's gonna take too long for it to regain the food we need. We need to just play it out. Now we can play out the Great Egret with the food we have. We still need 1 more fish and a worm for the King Rail. So let's go on the hunt for that. No luck. Taking that one and cycling this guy into that guy. Canada Goose, eh? the goose. Can you believe it? Ooh, white-throated swift is a really good card to make up for the fact that we have an opportunity to draw a lot of cards in the grasslands. Pick it up, play it out, start cycling lots of stuff over here. Is it too expensive, or is it just the right amount of expense? I think it's the latter, so let's put some more eggs into the correct nest types, roll some dice, eat that egg, and pick up this guy and the sandhill crane. Not too excited to play the play the goose or the crane when we don't have any decent amount of generating grains in the grasslands, so I don't think that's gonna happen, but I do think this is gonna happen, and I think it's correct for that to happen. Do that. But we still need to find a way to play Egret and rail out here. Still no luck with the opponent resetting that bird feeder. We just have to do it ourselves then. We need 2 specific foods. Maybe we just play out the hermit rush. It's not gonna help us to do it, other than we can get over here and cycle more cards to the thing here, so we can get more stuff. We don't want to spend the don't want to spend the fish. We can spend 1 rodent to do it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we are spending the Canada goose or the sandal crane, whichever. Take the rodent, take the fish and the worm. Awesome. We don't care about giving the opponent 3 dice for free, so skip that. And then we are cycling. Let's cycle the spotted sandpiper, because that's not good. It can play it anyway. And then I think it's time to find out what the 3rd bonus card we want to care about is. Play that out and play this thing out. Eat these 2 eggs, and I think, yes, we can easily play 2 more birds that give us food web expert points there. But one of those birds is already a star nest, gonna give us the 7 points out of nest box builder. Or it's really close to getting us to that. I think the nest box builder is just the better pick here, so we can just play out the Bell's Barrier and be really happy about the 4 points we got from the King Rail there. Yeah, let's get some more worms and play out the Bell's Barrier. We still have enough cards to sack another card here, so we're gonna sack the black-necked stilt, and let's take a grain, a rodent, and a worm. Have the opponent played another card? They have not. Skip that then, and take a card. This time I want. I mean, the Ashed Fruit Flycatcher is actually going to give us 5 points, 6 points from eggs, and the 3 additional points from the nest box builder here. So I'm just going to take that guy and be happy with that. Which means we also need a new set of a little bit of worms, but I don't mind spending time picking up that. So take those 2 worms, and I think that's just the remainder of the food we need this game. Skip that, tuck the black tern, and yeah, we're not gonna play the Merganser, but it's a nice option to have in case we change our mind, which I don't think we're gonna do. Okay, so the Bell's Vireo is gonna give us a bonus card and some points from finishing bonus tasks down the road. I guess we take the Falconer since it doesn't cost us anything to get to that. I think if we don't play this guy, then we can take some eggs to get maybe 4 points from Visionary Leader, but I think not sacking eggs is also a good thing to do here. And now we just fill out as many of these nests as we can. Tuck you to... We're gonna play the Astro the Flycatcher, so we don't want to fill out these nests this turn. We want to fill them out at a later point. Thank you for shouting that into the monitor high enough for me to hear it back in time. That's actually incredible. Okay. Eat that egg and draw 2 cards. That way we can cycle more cards back into the White Prototype later. And yeah, lots of food from the opponent. Maybe we could have skipped one food gathering step here, but yeah, that's in the past. Lay 6 eggs, yes, and thank you. And that's also the 6th Netbox Builder bird. And now we just lay some final eggs into the I think I was confused about something. I think I thought that this guy was gonna lay eggs into these nests, but of course he's not going to do that. But yeah, it's still the star nests and these guys we care about. Skip that, and let's see if we are happy about this score. Actually, one thing that's actually pretty neat is that we have 40 egg capacity. That's really a lot of egg capacity. It probably means we played a lot of low-scoring, high egg capacity birds. So yeah, let's see how this thing turns out. I still think the Killdeer pivots is in time for it to make sense to do it. But we did lose a decent habitat we had planned out in the early game there. I mean, 98 points, not really what we are excited to see. We have one of the S-tier birds, we should score higher than that. We did really struggle to get the food we wanted. Maybe it would have been correct to ignore the Killdeer and just continue the game plan we had here with the Ruddy Duck and the Eastern Phoebe. We would have given away a lot of food to the opponent, so maybe the opponent could have played really, really good if we continued down this road. And I guess that is the correct reason to actually pivot to the Killdeer, other than the Killdeer being a really good card, is that it offers us a decent game plan that doesn't involve giving the opponent lots of resources. So yeah, that's a thing. 3 points of the Fisher Manager, 4 points of Rododentalist, 7 points of Netbox Builder, and 2 points of Falconer isn't the worst things in the world either. Often when you have Rododentalist and Falconer together, you get tons and tons of points for playing these kinds of birds. We didn't know we had both of them until the end game, so it's a little bit shame we didn't get that on board until too late. And the same thing with Fisher Manager and Falconer can be a really good combo. But yeah, all in all, I think we did okay this game. I'd love to have a more than 100 points when we get the Killdeer that early, but I don't think we did anything too wrong this game. But I might be convinced to listen to your arguments if you think that I should have done something completely different at some point there. And yeah, excited to hear about your thoughts about the game here. If you have something to share in the comments below. If you liked the video, please consider liking it. If you enjoy my videos, please consider subscribing. And yeah, if you want to let me know something, feel free to comment in the comment section below. I'm the Harbinger. We've been playing Wingspan's team, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And until then, take care.